This is the third part of chapter 1 class 10. We will do some numerical in this video. Now see, this numerical come at 2018. A half meter rod is pivoted at center with two weights 20 GF and 12 GF suspended at perpendicular distance 6 cm and 10 cm from the pivot respectively. Now observe, this is a half meter scale, that means 50 cm, and it is pivoted point at the midpoint of that meter scale. Now 20 G force is acted here at a distance 6 cm from pivoted point, and 12 GF force is acted here at a distance 10 cm from the pivoted point. So the question asked, which of the two forces acting on the rigid rod causes clockwise movement? Suppose you see here 20 GF wants to rotate the rod like this, so this is clockwise movement. So the answer will be 12 GF. Answer will be 12 GF. That means now move to the second part. Is the rod in equilibrium? So we know the condition of equilibrium is the moment of force should be zero. Okay. Now see here, clockwise moment means, in the picture you know this 12 GF produces clockwise moment and the value of force is 12 GF and distance from the 12 GF from the pivoted point is 10 cm. So moment is what? 12 GF multiplied by 10 cm. Now see here 12 GF multiplied by 10 cm. Okay, so 120 GF centimeter. Now see here 20 GF wants to rotate this rod anti-clockwise. So 20 GF creates a anti-clockwise moment. Now this is 6 cm and 20 GF. So anti-clockwise moment will be 20 GF multiplied by 6 cm. So it will be again 120 GF centimeter. So clockwise moment is equals to anti-clockwise moment. That means the rod is in equilibrium. Okay. Now move to the question number 3. If the direction of 20 GF force is reversed, then what is the magnitude of the resultant moment of the forces on the rod? Now see here. Now first, at the first picture 20 G is acted downward. Here the 20 G is acted upward, because in question it is told that the direction of 20 GF force is reversed and the 12 GF force is same as before, downward. Now this 12 GF force wants to rotate it clockwise, and again the 20 GF force wants to rotate the rod clockwise. So both the moment of the force is clockwise now. So we have to add both the moment of the force. Yes. So here 20 multiplied by 6 is 120 GF centimeter clockwise moment. Here also 12 multiplied by 10, 120 GF force clockwise. So 120 plus 120, 240 GF centimeter is the total moment. 240 GF centimeter is the total clockwise moment. This is the answer.